on this warm Wednesday afternoon. They're ready to be dispatched. Set to go. Off from the 1300. First to go, Ginger Ted from the inside. Away quickly also is Can't Catch Me, which is going up and testing Ginger Ted for the lead. And now driving forward as well is Win for Buster. So the favourite's going to hover just over the speed when they settle down. Knock on Heaven's Door running fourth, followed by Rockabye. Between horses, Classic Poetry leaving the back and going right up on the inside, Diamond Shoe. A length and a half, Social Playboy getting back into the field. It's back there as well in company with Oscar's No Grouch, and last of all is Shoe and Whiskey. Along the side they head, out by the 700, going to the lead, Can't Catch Me. Now draws a length and a half to the stablemate, moving up there, running second, Win for Buster. Ginger Ted third the rail. Rockabye afforded no luck at all, 3 deep, and having to cart a few of these others in the 3 and 4 deep line forward as they approach the turn from Knock on Heaven's Door, the centre. Around the outside is Classic Poetry, which is making a bit of a run at them, and further back in the field, Oscar's No Grouch at the head of the others, Shoe and Whiskey at the 200 here. Gee, the favourite's under pressure. The stablemate's got its measure at the moment. Can't Catch Me. Can't Catch Me with 100 left to go. Running right up to its name. On the outside, running to second, Diamond Shoe, but Can't Catch Me. They won't got the money. Can't Catch Me from Diamond Shoe. I thought that maybe Oscar's No Grouch could have snatched third on the line, but there won't be much in it with Win for Buster. In behind them, Ginger Ted, Knock on Heaven's Door, Rockabye, battled away after tramping deep most of the journey. Social Playboy further back in the field behind those, and in that group as well, pulling up after making a run at them, Classic Poetry. Well, Can't Catch Me. They couldn't. Number 9 for the Dave Harrison stable, and it was the best backed of the pair. One going around 165, the other back from 390 into 310, but that's not quite how the story really plays out, because there was $8 early on when the markets first became published into 650. It's open much shorter than that here this afternoon, and it has certainly carried the bulk of the betting in race number 2. It comes through that Desert Waves God's Cross form reference, and it's a strong one. David Harrison always had a strong hand in the race, and the one that punters certainly took a shine to was the one that has delivered. By Gingerbread Man, this 4-year-old mare, she's out of Disco Miss, raced by Ryan Fuller, Bolt Racing, F. Fashini, W. Neville, M. Wallace, L. Woodgate, J. Fuller, along also with A. Ayrton, A. Mutton, and N. Prelovich, S.J. Omadai, Bridge Patrol Racing, and D. Brosnan. Can't Catch Me into the frame. 9 beats 10, Diamond Shoe by Jimmy Shoe, 4-year-old mare from the southwest yard of Ross Price, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter. Always shown a flash of ability and produced a good run there. And 4 Oscars No Grouch did grab third. The 3-year-old, he's by Longleaf out of 2 pins for Graham Donna Ballantyne, Peter Danur and R. Knight, trained by Graham Ballantyne, ridden by Jason Whiting. So Win for Buster, the favourite, lucks out. 2 races down, 2 short price commodities have not only been beaten, but this one beaten out of a place. Half a length by 1 are the margins. Race number 3, the Swan Draft Maiden. We go back to 1,000 metres at 2:54 for the next on the program. No changes there. We'll go back to Tessa Daly joining us from the winners' enclosure. And this roused up in front certainly did go through its gears impressively and run up to some good support that there was around there this afternoon to beat its stablemate.
Yes, a great result for the Harrison camp here. Can't Catch Me, Harrow. You expected her to lead and the stablemate not to be right where he was, but let's talk about the winner in Can't Catch Me. Very impressive.
She was, yeah. I actually thought the other one would sit back and run home, but as it turned out, the other filly got her own way in front and would have been harder to catch if he had sat back, because it would have made her the sprint home, you know. But no, she was pretty impressive, yeah.
Ended up being quite a soft win there too.
She was, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. The other one was a little bit disappointing, but I think he just knocked up first up on a 13, ridden on the pace, you know. Like, so I think he's probably better off. Might sit him back in a 1200 next time or something, and then head up after that, you know.
Talking on the winner in Can't Catch Me, she's been racing very well, so she's deserved to break through. Where do you look to next for her?
Not sure. Just poke along with her. You know, like I don't think she's any superstar, but just try and get as many races as we can. Maybe 1 or 2 more runs this prep, and then give her a little spell.
Plenty of Busters in today. We've got Busters Babe and Busters Biff as well. How have they been?
Well, Buster's Babe, hopefully she'll sit back because there's a lot of pace in the next. And then Buster Biff, hopefully she'll run on really well and should be hard to beat. And Buster Biff will be on the pace, so he's always consistent. So definitely both each way.
Love chatting to you, so hopefully we're chatting again. Well done here.
Good on you, thank you.
There's David Harrison there, and Bradley Parnham has weighed in. Yes, getting through all these owners. He's catching up now with Scott.
Yeah, he's pretty keen to get in the aircon as well, is Bradley Parnham, and looked like the mare, once you were able to step away, was keen to get on with the job. But talk us through out of the barriers. Looked like she sort of skipped up in the air.
Yeah, she's just got a little bit agitated in the barriers. She also did that the first time I rode her, and she didn't step that clean that day. Last start she was good, but today she just got a little bit agitated again. So just one of those things we have to be mindful of. But I was keen to sort of get her out to the front if I could, and once I was there, started to sort of control things under my own terms, and she was too good for him.
Top of the home straight, you had Willie to your outside on the odds-on pop, but you very quickly dropped him off.
Yeah, I felt I had a fair bit underneath me, so I didn't want to wait too long. I felt like she might have been better off just to roll on with her. And once I let her go, she gave a good kick on her, and I knew it was going to be pretty hard for something to run her down from there.
Warm enough for you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a drink.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Brad Parnham combining with David Harrison and Can't Catch Me, taking out the Wittens Irrigation and Design Maiden over the 1,300 metres, 9, 10, 4 and 3. We'll take a short break now ahead of race number 3.